Hello, and welcome to California Gun Law. I'm your host, Don Hammond, with 10 reasons that you should get your California CCW license. I'm a licensed California attorney and a shooting instructor. I regularly help teach the 16-hour class that's required to get a concealed carry license in California. On this program, we provide education on California's complicated web of gun laws so the responsible gun owners like you can better understand how to lawfully exercise their rights. California has a complicated web of firearms laws and regulations, and there are a lot of traps for the unwary. We want to help you do it right so that you won't need our criminal defense legal services. Today, I'll discuss the top 10 reasons that you should get a California CCW license. Feel free to add reasons in the comments. I hear a lot of excuses as to why people don't want to apply for a license. They say for whatever reason they think it's not worth it to even bother to apply. Some people are deterred by the long wait period. Well, guess what? The sooner you apply, the sooner you'll get that license. Some people don't want to carry a gun every day. Good news! No one's going to come make you carry a gun after you get a license. But wouldn't it be nice to have the option? Do you occasionally get a spidey sense that something just doesn't feel right about this day and you might like to be able to protect yourself? Well, you need a California CCW license. Some people believe they shouldn't need a license to carry a gun because of the Second Amendment. Did another video on Second Amendment as my permit and what the legal issues are with that. But the Supreme Court has upheld licensing laws, so you're legally incorrect about not needing a license to carry. See Bruin versus New York State Rifle and Pistol Association from June of 2022, 3 years ago now. And in fact, that case made it easier to get a license. So let's look at the top 10 reasons that you should apply for your California CCW license as soon as possible. Number 1, show solidarity with fellow firearms owners. Show the government that there is demand. We're not some tiny minority of trigger-happy gun nuts who want to carry guns. There's really demand for people to get CCW licenses. Number 2, fewer laws apply to you. You'll be exempt from Penal Code Sections 25,400 and 25,850 for the guns that are on your license. These are the most common gun charges that I see as a criminal defense attorney. They prohibit carrying a pistol, loaded and unloaded, on your person or in your vehicle. And if you're convicted, even as a misdemeanor, they can make you a prohibited person for 10 years. That's a nice thing to not have to worry about. As a CCW licensee, even if you're caught carrying where you're not supposed to, the penalties are far less severe than carrying a gun without a license. Number 3, you'll get more training and education to better understand your rights and obligations as a lawful gun owner. And hopefully, you'll improve your gun handling skills and your marksmanship. We see a lot of people at the range who need a lot of help. Even people who say they've been shooting all their lives. And in the class, you'll meet other like-minded people and maybe even make a new friend. Number 4, once you have your license, you don't have to worry about how you're transporting that gun to the range, as long as it's on your license. You can carry it on your hip, in your center console, loaded or unloaded, any way you want, as long as it's concealed. Number 5, the police are great first responders, but they are exactly that, responders. By the time they get there, it may be too late. So be ready to protect yourself. Number 6, it's easier than ever to get a California CCW license after the implementation of Senate Bill 2, which took effect on January 1st, 2024. There's no more good cause requirement and no more moral character requirement. If you're not prohibited from having a gun, you most likely qualify to get a CCW license and be able to carry a gun. There are a few disqualifiers in Penal Code Section 26202, but those probably don't apply to you. Number 7, you won't need an FSC next time you go to purchase a gun. That's right, CCW holders are exempt from the Firearm Safety Certificate requirement. Just show your CCW license and you're good to go. Number 8, you get to try out a variety of new holsters and carry methods. There are a lot of ways to carry concealed, and your social media will get flooded with ads for inside the waistband, appendix, shoulder holsters, as well as sling bags, fanny packs, purses, and more. So try out all the new gear. Number 9, be more prepared. Lots of people have a gun at home for personal protection, but what about the walk to and from your car? You may also have a gun at your place of business, but what about the walk to and from your car? We're walking into a bank. As a small business owner with cash clients, we're often most vulnerable in between places of relative safety. And yes, under current law, you can legally carry in a bank with your California CCW license. Number 10, protect your congregation. Unfortunately, churches can be targets of violence, but churches are on the list of places where you currently can carry with a California CCW license. I'm sure you can come up with many other reasons that you might want a California CCW license, so share them with us in the comments. I'm Don Hammond at California Gun Law, and we'll catch you all next time. Stay informed, stay legal, stay safe.